Oh boy. Oh boy.
LFG Gape/used.
Hype in the chat! Look here! Look, listen!
Hey, it's Mama Ivy. Thank you so much, wonderful governor over there. Might move back. Thanks so much for the 200 before I can even say anything. And wow, this is coming after. What do you do when you buy those tickets and the Heat can't even make it to the game you want to go to? So I don't know what happened, but I'm sad. I will see y'all when y'all come back anytime. So thank you for the 200, Mama Ivy. And yeah, early stream, a little bit of price action. Bitcoin currently hitting its lowest price since March 16th now, and breaking some sort of support resistance, right? Back from May of last year, August last year, February this year. You're breaking that, heading on down to that demand line. Takes you to the beginning of the year where the uptrend began, really. And the 200-day moving average around there, that seems like where you're headed, right? The roof pattern. There it is, man. In really classic distribution, you could have said, or the three falling peaks, this was the confirmation line, May 12th, that low. That has been formally, that's being broken really today. Like, let's go! Dang. Wow.
I got the 15K back. Smiley face.
Mama Ivy, thanks so much for the $420 contribution.
Hype in the chat! Look here! Look,
Just
listen!
felt like streaming.
Yeah, hype in the chat, man. Crazy price action. Crazy Mama Ivy's in the house. Thank you so much. Collecting the Alabamian taxpayers, funneling it back to me. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Wow. I'm glad you got it back, because that had been messed up. But dang, 15K for 3 tickets. Woof. My God, they must have been good ones. There will be other events we can go to. Alabama Ole Miss game, perchance. Something to think about. All right. But it broke today that Alabama and Georgia are going to be playing each other this upcoming season, so that'll be exciting. In Tuscaloosa. Okay. Sorry about crypto. Sorry about Bitcoin. That is just insane because, right, the decoupling continues where it's like, the Fed has paused interest rates for the first time, and since beginning to raise them, and you just think, oh, that's gonna be sell the news, and it's not. If you look right here, here's your quad screen, NASDAQ 100 bottom left, hitting 52-week highs as I'm speaking to you, right? The futures are about to close for about an hour, 5 minutes left of this candle, but here it is, unreal, crazy. Some Nefarious.
Bruh.
Super Saiyan it. Hard.
Nefarious Technology tipped $24.24. So glad to see BTC finally start to respect the obvious DA. And you've been spot on. Time for the shorting calls to make profits. Time for a Goku.
Thank you, dude, for the 24. Well, here's the thing, man. Like, I mean, Bitcoin gonna have a little less conviction because it's Bitcoin. It inherently was not at some sort of actionable long area. It just isn't. It can't be after it runs up 70% over the course of half a year and then hits resistance and fails and then puts in a lower high. It's just impossible for it to be an awesome trade setup. It's not like Alibaba, right? It's not like Under Armour. It's not like Google was at the beginning of the year, or Nvidia when it was showing a never head and shoulders before the crazy run it's been on, right? It just isn't showing those things. And it's just because it is so important of an asset. One of the best inventions since the internet. It is the best invention since the internet. Cat videos too, but yeah, we look at it every day because of that. But it doesn't mean it's at a great area for like a long or anything. And shorting, it's in this uptrend still. But one thing was really, really like not certain, because nothing's certain, but extremely probable. Altcoins getting destroyed more, getting nuked, and that's coming to pass. So happy about that. Ethereum, let's go to it. Down 5.25%. Oh boy. Oh, someone cue up the critical area song.
Bruh.
Okay, demand line pretty much being tested. 200-day some moving average being tested. Down sloping support of this maybe consolidation structure. All being tested right now at the same effing time. The office space guys here. Lowest relative strength reading on the daily on Ethereum since November 8th. Oh boy, you're just now testing oversold since November 8th. Oversold for the first time of 2023 on Ethereum, your second favorite asset with your whimsical Vitalik Buterin mascot as like a furry unicorn or something. Anybody want to buy an NFT? I've got one where he looks like bald, but with green hair and buck teeth. I got one selling for a few Ethereum. Hit me up in the DMs if you want to buy it. It's a super rare holographic NFT. Thank you. Okay, so isn't that crazy though, right? Isn't that crazy? NASDAQ futures pumping, S&P virtually, at its highs of the year. Now here's the Dow Jones Industrial still unable to really take out any meaningful level yet. Very close, and it could be in time if this continues on the other index funds. A break of 34,256 occurs. Look at this high. You can see it November, January, February, even May, right? And now again. So break that. All right, we're on to something, but it's just not happened yet. So we'll just continue monitoring this day by day and see if it ever breaks, because they had been catching some bids. The same with the Rust 2000. Incredible breakout. Ended up being some sort of dragon, right? But not really out of the woods yet. 188 or 1888, I guess, would be on the actual non-ETF, the spot. Okay. And then, of course, let's take a look at our favorite. Let's ask Jonathan his astute analysis on this. He's normally 100% accuracy.
I like turtles.
Yep, 101% accuracy. So here are issues, right? Some bad things happening on total market cap. We like totals, but maybe not so much. We like totals down. So demand line breached a few days ago. 200-day simple moving average being taken out today, not yesterday. Today looks like this will be the one. And you're working, currently at your lowest price since March 13th. And yeah, looking left, there's really just not much of anything here. All right, so you look 761 back from 2018. Okay, cool to see a head and shoulders and a back test play out. And the bearish divergence in the end, right? Cool how it all ended. Just takes so much time to really play out. Don't hear me? Are the audio levels good? Because, I never know. Hold on a sec. It's good. Music down a little bit, probably. Normally how it always is. Yeah, he was right. He knew. I'm looking at the levels. I'm like, gosh dang it. I don't know. I was just kind of excited to get started because we got some price action at least. And man, I'll tell you.
Bueller. And then, just like that,
Bitcoin going to zero.
Here's the problem. You got your demand line that's very well respected. Three tests, right? But here's it. Below 1730, it's almost certain 1420.
There was a very clear bear flag on the 4 hours on BTC as well.
Yeah, and Ethereum. Ethereum had it too. Ethereum definitely had it. It was posted in the Discord in general chat today. And then Jerome Powell spoke, and then the stock market closed, and boom, broke down with some, nice impulse, nice price action. So it will be put to the test. We're at it. We'll see if we have a successful back test or just a failure, and the more likely target 1420. It's funny, you hit 1420, you're still technically okay. But yeah, below 1420, things start getting a little sketchy. All right. You could also think about hey, Ethereum in a range between $1,000 and $2,000. If you're at 1639, you're not at a value area of any sort, up or down. Okay, so let's go to BNB. That actually caught some bids yesterday. Sorry about yesterday. I missed the stream, dude. The IT guy was here for hours, and by the time he left, I was like, I gotta eat dinner. I'm starving. And it was like, the Bitcoin had moved less than $100 yesterday. It's like, all right, people will be okay without me. And so now I'm just going live early. And here it is, right? Oh, we had such a pump. Oh my God, it's a massive engulfing candle. It's Xi Jinping and Changping Zhao together. They're just buying this crap at this. They're trying, dude, so hard to defend this level. They know what's coming. You can witness their fear and trepidation at these levels. It's not retail, not normal people buying this. Who else besides them? Who's buying BNB right now? No one. So it's just like they're defending it, but I just don't know how much longer the defense will hold. And once the defense fails, $52, $40 targets. And when we get to $40 on BNB, it is public record, there will be a massive pizza party. Massive pizza party. Get ready. I don't eat pizza really ever, and too much, like, I don't know, I don't really feel good when I eat pizza. Ugh, it's like glue and gluten and carbs, and that's fine, dude. But I'm gonna do it for all of us, okay? And that's where we are. If you don't remember, this was like the trade setup of trade setups, dude. It really was. My God, and we're still waiting on number 3, but I think if number 3 is being hit, you might want to just wait on exiting, because 3 was a 1272 fib extension that was local. That's it. It wasn't some sort of like, oh, there's this key ice line from history that everyone should just be, you know, right. This right here, this is not really a big deal as far. It is confluent with the low from June, but my God, man, you just look further left, you know, there's just one straight line up and down. So that was it, man. It just applying price action to a level. And look, man, when you see peaks like this normally represents like weakness, man, right? Shortening of thrust behavior. If you don't know what that is, look it up. Shortening of thrust. The weakness of the buyers became very apparent at this resistance. And I was optimistic. Hey, man, so much demand and keep testing the level. But when the new data came in on the tweezer top and the local highs in the 4-hour, and you were just right here, you were just primed for it. We don't know if it was going to dump. We just didn't. But the new data presented us with the idea that it was a low-risk area to go short. Definitely not to go long. That's the dumbest area ever. That's financial Darwinism going long at resistance like that after just all these failures. So, and then here you go. Lo and behold, boom. Just in case, you know, BNB pulled the rug, and they did. They certainly did. And one more target, dude. Okay. Very nice. XRP, that was the golden child, not today, down 8% after one more failure. Gosh dang it, dude. One last failure, it seems. Is that a confirmation high? 1 and 2? Oh, don't do it to me. There's no way that XRP will... No one said XRP was going to prevail with Bitcoin dumping. It was just the fact that it looks superior to everything else on the charts. It is. Because like XRP, oh no, XRP is seeing its lowest price since May 27th. And then we're looking like coins like EOS hitting all-time lows today. And then days ago, just different, despite it not being able to break out because Bitcoin's dumping. Okay. Still above the 200-day moving average, still above 40 cents, still making out, still above like the previous low. So, I mean, everything's fine if Bitcoin can catch some bids, but not really an area to be that much very optimistic. Okay, that's what happened. XRP failed to break out and has been pulling back down a lot today. 8%, one of the worst losers on the day. You know, it's the worst loser on my list, or at least close. Hex. Let's take a look at Hex. Remember, they all wanted Hex to be looked at the beginning of the stream. Remember, the cult members, they wanted it. And it's like, here you go, you're getting it. You sure you wanted it? You want to take that back? Because Hex about to break like the last fruit fly support. Yeah, okay. I mean, below this, at least 21% downside, but what's typical on Hex is normally like, 60% downside in 3 days, something like that. That seems about right. Yeah. Well, you should look at a log scale. What do you do, man? Come on. Look at log scale, man. Okay, dude. How about you look at linear scale and you know exactly what's coming next? Okay. Just like when 1.4 cents was broken, you got a luxurious back test of the ice line as resistance before rolling over to the next level. Look at linear scale too. But what about Ren? Ren was the one, right? It was going to take over the... No, it wasn't. It was going to backtest the 200-day moving average as resistance and then roll over and be working on your lowest daily candle close since April 2020. All right. What about Litecoin? It was going to change the world. It was one of the best looking ones, and that's bad. When one of your best looking ones ends up just confirming distribution and then massive impulse candle on a Saturday, breaking the 200-day moving average, breaking the ice line from 2020, and now continuing down, continuing to descend and working on your lowest daily candle close since March 11th. So the next target, $64 to $66. You don't hold that. Well, goodbye, the whole trend. The whole trend's over. The whole trend that had been going on since Black Saturday last year is done, right? Well, what's a key characteristic that has changed since then? It was only like the lowest low, then higher lows, then higher highs, and then higher lows, then the same highs. And then this arrow shows you the key characteristic change. Something changed. You have to be able to identify the change, and it's the lower high. Less market participants involved than before, just like that. All right, man. What about, speaking of EOS, here it is, the all-time low. Okay, it was close, man. My alert went off. So not quite all-time lows. You're working on the lowest daily candle close ever, so you'll be there in less than 3 hours, but just no one, why would anyone buy this? And remember the famous message in the Discord, bear flagging at all-time lows, and this sentiment, what could go wrong? And it did go very, very wrong. If you were long, it went completely right. It was awesome. If you were like, oh, I'm short or don't own this. Gross. Oh, good news. Cardano's down 5% today. Great. We want Cardano to go to 12 cents. We want it to lose half its value from here. 12 cents.
I know you just got excited and forgot my request.
I did. I'm sorry. You know me too well. Hold on. Which one was it? My eyes went I saw a bunch of colors. Ape. Oh yeah. The G and the ape there was no space bar. Okay, let me do this thing. So, right, I think Mama Ivy would agree here. You're holding on to this one last fruit fly support from the beginning of the year, but nothing else. You should wait for 12 cents. You'll get it. And this is short trade setup that's ongoing. It hit one of the 3 targets, I believe. No, I think it hit 2 of the targets, and the last one's way lower. So, yep. It do be like that. 8. I'll show you an 8 on the chart. Was it Tether? No, it was just USD.
Can we check out Fee/USD?
Oh my God, dude. Well, of course we can, Eddie. I don't think you want to see it though, all right? Unless you want to be depressed. Here's your 8. My God, I'll tell you, these subtle cues, right? These subtle signals on the chart, like, right? Obviously it crashed, and then a rally, and then what was on support became resistance, and it was confirmed, and then in just a massive markdown, and then another test of the June low, and then a rally, and what happened? This high rivaled this high from September, but both of these highs substantially lower than the previous high from August. And now look at you, making fresh all-time lows. I don't know. Like if it's actually all-time lows, it's ApeCoin. I'm not really in the know with what exchange has the most data. You could also be like, hey, look, there's a downsloping support here. Anchor point 1 and 2. About to test 3.
Let's take a pause this crypto S show and perform some TA on tangible technology. AT&T, please. Sorry, Satoshi.
Alexander Graham Bell, thanks for 15. My God, man, AT&T, garbage. We'll look at it. Thank you. So, Mama Ivy, if you just want fib extensions, 164, 1272, 1414 is 111, and the 1618 is 35 pennies. Someone try to come up with an argument on why anyone would care if Ape was at 35 pennies in the coming months. Would anyone care? I don't think. Who's going to defend it? If BNB is not holding, if CZ can't defend $200 long enough, all these altcoins are going to be, it's over. They're done. Like they're going to go lower than you could dream of, right? You think about the galaxies and space and the vastness of it, how the distance and time, billions of years, and it's like your mind can't comprehend it. Same with you not being able to comprehend the downside potential of some of these altcoins. When or if BNB breaks 200, you'll be at the same thing. Yikes. Sorry about your ApeCoin. But dude, is that a wedge? Oh, God, I would just say maybe it's a wedge, dude, that it could eternally be confined within it. My God, it won't hit the apex for, you know, another 100 million years, right? Because we're talking in space terms here. There's your wedge. I don't feel comfortable right now. I mean, it's oversold, but geez, dude, it's ApeCoin. All right, sorry. We gonna be okay, bid? We had another request. What was the next request? It was Wi-Fi Connect. Oh my God, dude. He's just sad. What could have been the Andromeda Galaxy. My God, we're just going from space to space. We almost made it to the Andromeda Galaxy, but then, of course, when you're in space, what happens? Random things. Like the SEC comes after your spaceship. And it's over. It's done, right? Here's your... Back to the entry, you know, what would have been the entry at the beginning of the year. A nice rally, almost hitting C, but just, of course, not hitting the Andromeda Galaxy like we desired, way up there. So I'll be like, is this type 2? Reminds me of Shiba, where I'm just not going to touch it. Like, you just wait, man. Just wait for some price action. Miss out on a little bit of potential gains just to get some confirmation or confidence. There's no confidence right now. Like, again, like this is new context. These highs lower than this high lower than those highs. This downtrend could just be resuming soon. The trend is not reversed. It's almost like starting to turn into like a massive descending triangle, right? Like a big buy wall around 5K and then just lower highs now. And you're just near the bottom. Like, it's cool first time, and this all happens, and then massive underperformance, confirmation distribution, and then you're back at it, and it's like, it's not as cool now. It's not like it was so alluring. Remember how much passion was coming out at the beginning of the year on some of these? Unbelievable. Go back January 4th stream, check them out. Now, that's it. So we're back, and yeah, you can't feel as confident this time around. But we'll see. That's your Wi-Fi at the basement, and below 4,600 is like less than $1,000, which is like the price, the ICO price in July 2020, whatever. Yeah, man, I'd be careful on all altcoins. You know that's the case, all of them. Yeah, the case is like not to be long on crypto. That's been like, where has anyone? Has everyone been here watching? Apparently not. Like, it's just, it was great at the beginning of the year. The rallies occurred. Profit-taking levels were achieved on some trade setups, and after those targets were achieved, the new data started presenting itself very weak.
The issue with all these altcoins. Yes, they're at all-time lows since 2020/guys. Big Daddy BTC is falling off a cliff. Big Mama ETH is still tied to BTC and it's falling off a cliff. And BNB with all the negative press. Oi oi FUD. Careful with alts with.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's bad, right? Bitcoin dominance, we need to look at that before we get to the next request for Alexander Graham Bell. But hey, Alexander Graham Bell, he's, you know, according to Tony Soprano, he stole the idea from Mariucci or whatever, the Italian or something. I can't remember. Someone quote that for me. Yeah, so Bitcoin dominance. Here it is. All right, remember, like, getting near phase Z here. No breakout back test yet. So But my God, if this hasn't been just like a seminar of Wyckoff, and it's like how it's percentages, not even price, just how it's going, man. And 60% is the target. Can you imagine the way Total 3 looks? The way you know the downside, 50% on so many of these coins to the downside, right? So you use your imagine on Total 3 also with that downside potential, and you look at Bitcoin dominance, it's like, oh, why could it not go up this much? It could easily, and Bitcoin's at lower prices, not higher, because the purge has to happen, and it's just gonna be, I think it'll be really tough for the purge to happen without Bitcoin drawing down. But you know, whatever. All right, AT&T connects. Definitely connect. Well, I mean, you know, AT&T was requested for reasons. This is a completed shark pattern, no doubt. And at that completion of the shark is a nice line that takes you all the way back to millions of years ago, all the way back to 2002. You can see it. It's an undeniable level. No arguing. That is exactly where the price reversed in 2002 and 2003. That is exactly where the price, you know, when you broke the level, it became a support back in 1994. So great request just because, and we hate AT&T. It's garbage, trash. They push division and hate, right? Own CNN, garbage, dude. But with that being said, just like XRP is the Klaus Schwab death coin, I mean, you vote, you like XRP, you're hoping that it is what the World Economic Forum uses to tyrannize us all. Here it is. That is a beautiful shark that has maybe begun to react here. Just type 1 though. It's not a type 2 return. So idealistically, if you were the swing trader, you'd like to see something like this, and then that is where one could take action. So for now, you know, it'd be cool to look at the window shop, maybe put it on the watch list, similar-ish to Under Armour. Under Armour, same thing, Larry, right? Where look at the level, can't argue because it's so defined. There's no question. Those are the ones you love. When you don't have to be like, oh, there's a support here, there's a support just marginally below it and below it. No, this is like, you see it. And you can see the price action so far. It's been very interesting, like actionable for a long, or at least to set up a tight stop loss to protect yourself. And this thing could be running to 921 based on historical price action between 738 and 921. So good request on AT&T just because of that. Same situation as Under Armour. It just reminded me of this. So there you go, dude. Boom. What say you? Stockholm Syndrome coin? Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, so, I mean, if you want to continue down the crypto journey, you know, sometimes try to mix it up. Yeah, we didn't look at Sol, pathetic. Right, this new data was so miserable, and it's just like, yeah, almost predictable, you know. 1246, you break 1246, well then probably $5, but 822 along the way, just garbage. This is the bear market rally that has come to conclusion, and yeah, that's just OXT, fresh all-time lows today, and still waiting on a 1618 probably at 3 cents. All right, XLM, it broke a key level. Oh yeah, being below 9 cents, you're done. Like if you were long on XLM or something, your stop loss would have triggered June 5th. You'd have been done. It'd have been over. Because below that, it is just such a high probability of 7 cents. Look at history. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up every time, man. So there's still more downside on XLM. There just is, man. How much, you say? I'll tell you, it is about About 7 to 10% downside. Not too bad. Just this is a good old-fashioned bear trend, man. Beautiful channel. I mean, it was a false breakout, but back inside now. Engine coin is going to change the world. It's going to change you from rich to poor. Yeah, M shape, 100% retrace. No bids, man. No demand at all. No demand. Look. That's why you bounced. I mean, that was a part of the reason Bitcoin, main reason. But add inflection point was pretty cool for a scalper or whatever. That's a huge markup. But we're back at it now. Sketch, dude. You're back at it after this data letting us know just people offloading that position, and now you're at the same price you were at the beginning of the year. Garbage. I mean, I'm thinking in time like 12 cents. Who's going to get at 12 cents first, Cardano or Engine? Great question. FIL going back to 285. SIG, garbage, loser. That's as much time I'll spend on it. Sand, gonna become a grain of sand soon. I mean, you're on the way. I mean, you're working on your lowest daily candle close since like July 2021. I mean, you're thinking minimum 21 cents, 16, 17 cents. Yep. Easy. All right. Won the special. Especially terrible. Target less than 1 penny. We're just waiting on it. I don't know. It'll take a while, but yeah, I mean, anything below 2 cents is automatically cash. You're out. You don't own it. It's over, or you're short. Those were the only two options on VeChain. On a lot of these coins, that was it. It's like you let the levels dictate how you stand on an asset. Some of these are perfect because the levels are so undeniable. There's no controversy in between, right? It's like, oh, I know, like below 2 cents long enough, you're gonna be seeing a penny or less, and that's history telling us that. Okay, so you're just waiting for lower prices as the extremely bearish wave structure plays out. ETC in trouble, lots of trouble after the upthrust, back test of upthrusts. Below 200-day moving average, hit $13 bounce, but you'll be visiting that soon again. And then if you see that again, I think you're probably going to $10. After $10, very gloomy picture. It could be a $4 affair. It's bad, man. Bad news. FTM. Yeah, people were actually getting excited. I can't even believe it. I'm looking in general chat and people are like, dude, you see the recovery on FTM? It's like, recovery? Sir, this is not a recovery. Stop looking at the 5-minute chart. See you at 20 cents, 18.5 cents. Yep, I'm just, yeah. Why not just wait? Zcash, garbage. I think someone was like, can you check how's Zcash looking? How's Dash looking? It's like, bro, can't say it wasn't hand delivered to you on a silver platter about probably what was coming next with the double top. The confirmation of an ice line from history is resistance, not once but twice. After the second time, everyone knows. So those buyers, they relent, and the sellers come in hard, and they did. And there's just really nothing here, man. Wait till like $18. 18 bucks, okay. Dogecoin, garbage. All right, working on your lowest daily candle close since October 19th. Working on the lowest daily candle close of the year 2023. Elon Musk under investigation for manipulating Dogecoin, so you know he's not going to be tweeting about this anymore, and even if he does, it's just going to manifest into obscenely lower highs than the previous highs, because that's each one of these pumps was pretty much an Elon tweet or changing the logo to the dog. Okay. So, but it's great. It paints a picture and lets us know what's really happening under the hood. Insiders, people, whatever. The people that control this there are less of them than before. So that downtrend would resume. It's resuming. You can clearly see it. It's your lowest price of the year. So, garbage. Bitcoin Cash, bad news. Very, very bad, right? Back test of 105, 107 as resistance. Bearish engulfing candle in the midst of being painted. will be confirmed in 2 hours 33 minutes and heading back down to 97.41 just to test this local low from July last year. All right. And if you look really left, you understand nothing's there. It's very, very bad. I mean, like $73 Bitcoin Cash. Could you imagine? I mean, it's just funny. It's like, can you imagine? But like, no, not really, man. It's like, how can you not imagine it, dude? Bitcoin Cash could be at $30 and no one's going to care. No one. No one will even know. Oh, man. I know. It's like, rough, dude, rough. And MATIC, hey, down 5% today. Heading on down. Chinatown. Broke support. So, dude, you don't, I mean, MATIC, dude, it's just a dunzo. I mean, 42-cent target from here. But, dude, MATIC was at $1.56 in February. Yep, this is what happens. You cannot, I mean, these rallies happen, and then the levels, get broken back into, then back tested formally. That's a signal. That's a sign. Like, what was once a resistance from history has been reconfirmed as resistance again. It's terrible. It's damning. It's very bad. And then a rally and another lower high than the previous high. And there was such little demand that the buyers were unable to even go test either one of these levels. The reversal happened before that, which is, again, I think a subtle bearish sign, which we were looking at on Bitcoin too. On Bitcoin, May 29th, unable to see 28.8 again. And look at us now. Ethereum in June, May of last year, same type of situation. Like failures from buyers to just even back test those levels. And look at the manifestation of it. My God. Lower to go. Shiba, like YFI, garbage, man. Garbage. No thanks. Some be like, dude, is that an No, dude, it's nothing. It's done. You had your chance, right? It was there. The TA was respected. It played out. Trade as market. And then, long-term bear trend. You can see the weakness of it where you're not able to see 1700, 1800, and then just gone. Now it's about to hit all-time lows. Have your alert set up. If you want an all-time low on Shiba, put it around 595, 594 for the beat. There's no support here till 599. There's nothing. Like you see what happened. There was like a support resistance at 687. And look at this. This is incredible price action. Okay, a back test of the all-time low, or a test, and then the scalpers come in. Remember we talked about the scalpers came in, the limit buys were there, and then on a move like that, they're going to take profit, right? So they will sell their scalp long, and you can see this price action's perfect. What was once resistance from history, support resistance from history, is now resistance again with a bearish and golden candle, virtually a tweezer top. That's a tweezer top. And so you'll see 599 again, because there's nothing here. Looking left, up and down. The price action you got. All right. And this is like a reoccurring theme on this market. It's been happening to many coins. KNC, remember the bear flag, the beautiful bear flag. Short trade setup. Oh my God, it's brilliant, dude. And see you, I think, at the lowest lows. I mean, you already did that technically, but I'm talking about with a daily close. A daily close below those January lows. Yeah, man. Kyber network, no one cares. If this is at 31 cents, no one's going to care. If this is at 12 cents, no one will care, dude. And it's that really bearish wave structure too, man. There's just so much downside still on some of these, even though it already lost so much value. We're going, man. So we're speedballing through the S coins. Dash working on its lowest daily candle close since ever. I don't know. I mean, this data goes back to 2017, but on the Binance chart, it will be the lowest daily close ever. That's good, right? That's a good thing. Why treat Shiba like trash when all the other alts are trash? Am I treating anything not like trash here? Except Bitcoin, because Bitcoin's decentralized, unhackable. There can't be debasement of it. That's good stuff. Those are some really good tangible qualities of an asset. Okay, that's not trash, but everything else virtually trash. Even Ethereum in a way. Proof of stake, man, because more environment, more climate change, and yeah, okay, well then, sacrificing decentralization. Central authority, blah, blah, blah. That's the issue. You understand? That's the trouble of our times are our own governments, not foreign entities. Now, I mean, foreign entities are definitely, I guess, pushing the winds to the fire of our own governments being authoritative pieces of crap, but definitely moving it along best they can with TikTok, releasing viruses, all that stuff, but lockdowns. But yeah, it's our own governments. So Bitcoin's really, really strong. Fundamentally, price is not relevant on Bitcoin. But all these other coins don't really have any of that going for them. They're just jokes on a chart. That if the trend's good, there's a bullish setup, fine, set up a stop loss entry, it's an equitable take profits. That's cool, but guess what? They're not good. They're terrible, and they've been terrible, and no one's arguing with that. But dude, what about Band, man? Band was going to be the rubber band man. Why does Taliban? And working on the lowest daily candle close in human history today. Good. Great. We won't care. Go to 64 cents. Lose 33% of your value from here. Good. Do it. We want it.
Bow to your sensei. Bow to your sensei!
Okay. I don't know, man. Maybe we should switch it. People are getting real sad, I think, in here. But it's like these things are happening, man. They just are. Hey, look, another day, another new fresh low, at least on the daily close. I mean, you're about to get a daily candle close. I mean, you have all-time lows on the candle closes, but now you're about to get your first daily candle close below the old all-time low from December of 2020. This is Matt Damon coin. This is Crow, Crypto.com. Remember my naming rights for Stadium, $700 million of your money going to that? I guess I'd rather have the money go to naming rights for a stadium and Matt Damon than I would it go to a political party, second largest donor to the American political party. But unbelievable. Not under investigation by the SEC, but everything else is. It's a scam. This whole thing's a scam, dude. This government, all this stuff, man. Weaponized alphabet agencies. It's just infuriating, really, because everything goes back to that. Well, we're looking at crypto.com. It's like, I'm just reminded of what's going on, the fiasco with the banks, the runs on the banks, FTX. Oh, and somehow Sam Bankman-Fried, this beta cuck male, somehow gets in front of Gensler before Armstrong or any other guy who starts an exchange. Nah, this cuck guy does. To be a man, you literally inverse Sam Bankman-Fried. He's a weirdo beta loser. You don't do what he does. You do the opposite. But that's getting all of that crap, that mentality is getting promoted and revered and exalted in our society now. So, but it's okay. The revelation is upon us. The reckoning is here, and we will see the effects of it. It's happening slowly but surely. Every day you wake up, something else is happening. So Crow.com, see you at 32 cents, and no one's going to give a crap. No one's going to give a crap when Crow.com is down another 36%. No one will care. It makes sense because there's nothing here. It's literal price discovery below this level. Now, if bids come in, right? If the buyers start, the next few days and week come in and push us back up at 5.5 cents, it might be an actionable entry. But that's just not the case right now. There's no data presenting that yet. We will wait for that, like always. Almost 600 days since the Hey song. Good God, man. Take me back. I remember specifically on one of those streams being like, chat, we are living the good old days right now. Take it in. I'm not kidding. So, we were. And we did not take it for granted. Because if you can say that in the moment, you're not taking it for granted. You're living it up. Dude, Chainlink's only down 0.8%. New bull market? Is this a bull run? All right, so Chainlink not devastated today. Still below the massive rectangle bottom, though. You are still regarding it as resistance. And you do have a level, down here that's pretty much being tested for the first time since you broke it July 2020. I just don't, I mean, to me, I just don't see how Chainlink doesn't eventually go to $1.50. The way the whole market is, like, why not? It's just air in the bubble. Chainlink's not doing anything, man. That's Chainlink. That's your update, dude. Wow, we've gone through a lot of them today. Tezos. But dude, Tezos is going to change the world. Is this a type 2 of the bullish butterfly? Dude, maybe. But this new price. Look at this price action. It's awful. Look what's happening. It's at its lows of the day right now. From its highs today.
Just
down 11% roughly.
Beta marketing is going. Call of Duty had to retract their stance after they removed a streamer for asking them to not indoctrinate kids. Still can't believe they banned him and removed his skins. We are effed.
Yeah, this whole thing. It's this, it's crazy, man, to talk about it because it's so real, and it's just they were harping on, like, hey, the oppressor versus the oppressed, right? Well, I can't go into it because it's just like borderline get deplatformed and stuff. People getting deplatformed for even talking about this stuff now. It's bad. So gonna not go down that route today. Let's just keep it about, as best I can. I'm trying, man. Stay on the rails. Don't take me off the rails here, okay? Oppression. I'm so oppressed as, Pride logos on every major corporation go rainbow. All right, you're so oppressed, dude. People getting deplatformed for criticizing you. You're so oppressed. Huh? Or is it the ones who cannot be criticized who are the ones that are the ruling class? Thought that was the way it went. Anyway, Tezos, man. Below that low from October 2019, and not really a effing thing down here. I mean, besides the local level, maybe 55 cents if you're lucky. 37 cents seems also like a target, and that could be in store for us. No, I mean, I'm not going to count out that maybe a type 2 here, but this price action right now looks miserable, and you are below support. Do you understand? Being below the support, wow, there could be 50% downside on Tezos. There could be. You do not long until some crazy green candle happens and divergence ends up existing on the weekly. All kinds of things got to happen. So nothing to do right now but just stare and wait, because it could be in its demise. This could be death's throw for the full-on 98% retrace, which some of them have done. Tezos, why not? All right. Algo's only down 0.6%. Bull market? No. Nope. Just give it time, man. Beautiful, though. Almost hitting. 886 on B, lower INT equals 1618 on D, which is the deep crab. The deep crab, right? So sorry, this shouldn't be teal. This should be red because it's like a deep fried crab. Here it is. There it is. All right, and that's your crypto. If you want, we can take a gander at some of these stocks. I don't know why the Nike symbol says OnlyFans OF. I'm not, dude. What's going on?
Sup, Mitch? All of this makes me go back to 2019 when I was a fool and did not know DA. Since then, cashed out around November/Dec 2021 and have been waiting on the sidelines. When crypto bottoms out and shows me accumulation pattern, I will be back in. Met a girl yesterday who had a shirt that said Brandon Army, and yes, she had purple hair. Oi oi oi. Tezos, did I tell you in 2017 they were offering interviews to get people to work for Tezos Foundation? I told them they sounded like an MLM. Ha.
Yeah, they all are. They were all jokes, dude. All jokes. Thank you, dude. And thank you, Anonymous. Yeah, TA, man. And wow, dude, getting out in 2021 at the end. That was crazy, dude. So just looking at our first stock of the day, it says OF. I don't know why. 5.69%. Look, a level being defended by buyers. The buyers defended the level, and nice bounce here. So that's cool. Intel up about 5%. Let's go, man. Oh my God. Woo. That higher low getting put in, looking real strong, and then boom, it was gone. And I'm getting real close here. If we didn't, I think we got the second target today. The second target. Let's do the play-by-play and see here. What the? Usually let it happen. God. Okay, right here it is. The play-by-play. Yep, it's been it. Oh my God, almost got to number 3 today. So Jesus chimes for Intel, posted March 3rd.
Hype in the chat!
That's how it goes, man. You know, after that first target gets hit, it comes down to almost the back of the entry, but doesn't quite get there, and pivot, and then gone. You see 35.89. That's it. I mean, you got as high as 35.61. So just 20 something cents away from a completion of a trade, which could end up going higher. That's just that was a level where you just don't know at the time. Go back to look at this. Go back to 2002. There it was. That's why it was the third target, the 19.99 peak. If you break 19.99's peak, you go to $42 to $43. So that would be like a bonus fourth target. Oh God, remember the old inverse head and shoulders back in 2012. Wow, legend. Beautiful stuff, dude. Nvidia, yesterday closed above $1 trillion for the first time ever. But, now it's pulled back some. But look, this structural breakout being back tested for the first time. A gap filling. That's cool. Nice gap fill. That's it. Oh, my bad. Sorry. Wait. Highest close ever. Heading to, it hit 420. My alert went off today. I'm like, what am I looking at here? How did it close up 4.8%?
Let's go small caps. Uncle Russ rotation out of mega caps might make for nice buyable pullbacks.
No, I mean there are ones out there that are actionable, right? They're there. Airline companies, leisure, entertainment were some good ones, right? So this is what I'm saying. Like someone was telling me like they were shorting that. I'm like, you're out of your mind. You're gambling. You're at the casino. How are you gonna be betting against this? You can't. That's not how trading works. You're just gambling if you do that. This is a breakaway gap, most likely. It won't fill anytime soon. 1618 is $500. 492. I think that's probably where you're headed. So yeah, what a Kang, man. What a Kang. What's the other Kang? Well, it's this one called Oracle. They're the ones with the virtual reality, and my God, how crazy is that? We have some whacked out, weird context, piercing line reversal here. You opened lower than yesterday's close and pierced through 50%, 65% of it, the previous candle. And wow, highest daily candle close ever on Oracle. Insane. Another insane one. Broadcom. All-time highs. It's crazy, man. Crazy. What's that? Well, we got the Chinese stocks also doing things, like Baba. So look at Shake Shack. Hey, highest daily candle close on Shake Shack since March of 2022. 52-week highs today. And it all came after what? This just colossal structure. It was there, man. It just was. It was just there. Dude, I mean, there's like evidence that goes back to July of last year. Look at this. I posted this July of last year. Well, you just don't know, right? You don't know. But that was it. That was the bottom. Look, the 886, it's there. It's at support, right? It was just a chart, man. It was just a dream. It was just a dream. A key inflection point was support, completion of a massive 2-year large harmonic at the time. And then there you go. Off that, off the level there, up 87%. Not bad for a burger company. We make burgers. Could I take your order? Yeah. You can. Crazy, dude. Hey, Target's up today, though. Oh, man. Don't we want to go zero? Crap, they're defending 130. They shouldn't defend this, man. We don't want... I think it's just jitters and nerves. I think whatever happens on Target, whatever this rally ends up being, it will be substantially lower than previous highs, which is good. And then I think you'd roll over and eventually see $90. But yeah, for now, you have to say the new data presenting itself is a false bearish breakdown. No breakdown below the 2019 high. How about Shopify? Shopify, we like shopping for things online, so let's use Shopify. 52-week highs, highest daily candle close since April 5th, 2022. This is an active trade setup. The next target got higher to go. You got to get higher for the second target, around $78. Gorgeous classic accumulation, but it wasn't just the classic accumulation. It was the context of the third high. The third high just happened to be back testing an undeniable inflection point. Buyers defended that, and you had some time. You had like a couple weeks to really make a decision on if you wanted to own this asset or not, with a tight stop loss set up just marginally below that level. You had time, and now you've missed it. But the good news is there's always something out there that could be at a key inflection point with a very matured consolidation structure after drawing down a crap load just for a common retrace. Something else, man. Let's go to Alibaba. We got to, man. Alibaba. This is good news. Okay. Back to an actionable entry. Yesterday was 1-2. I just went live. Today is another day. So if Alibaba, anyone out there in this world can strategize this now, okay? Anyone. If Alibaba's price is above 85.71, it is actionable for long for anyone. Below 85.71 is the cutoff at this point, right? Here's the reasoning. The first time you thought it was good, and then a failure. One more liquidity grab, I would imagine, from institutions or big money. One more liquidity grab. And okay, stop losses trigger, and then the rally, and now you're back above it, and everyone's giving up their shares on this pathetic confirmation low locally. This is it, man. This is probably gonna end up at 109 to 120. 3 failures, man. One does not simply fail 3 times before a more significant markup. So this is actionable for long for anybody, as long as the stop loss is set up somewhere just around 85.50 or something or lower. Okay, that's it. Beautiful. This could be the trade of the year or something. The new one. Hey, Nvidia was it, because it had an inverse head and shoulders too after a massive drawdown. So the identical structural development is here, completely matured. You look at this and you look at Nvidia, and it's like, dude, it's the same effing picture. And you had that really cool commonality of a level from history being defended. But hey, the price fell below it for a while, just like on Alibaba. But guess what? Back above it, you got it. One has to take a shot, you know. That's the level to do it. If you don't do it then, go buy a mutual
Harry
fund.
Potter Obama Sonic 10 Inu feels weird, man.
We'll look at it, Anonymous. That's the coin of the year. Harry Potter Connect. Let's go. Obama Sonic 10 Uno coin. All right. Legendary. So just please, if you care about me, please pay attention. You don't have to. One doesn't have to take a long on Baba, but I'm just, for the sake of the art of traditional technical analysis and everything that's taught here, please pay attention to it for me. You don't have to own it. Paper trade it. I don't care. Do nothing. But just watch it. And let's see how it all plays out together. Because it could be insane. Airline companies. All right. American Airlines. Highest daily candle close since March. Almost February. And just classic accumulation. It's a beautiful accumulation structure that is completely developed. And this could turn into $19. Could turn into $25. You already broke a supply line, right? Whichever way you look at it. Yep, there it is. That's a breakout, man. It's like Google. Look, it's like Google. Supply line broken after showing consecutive higher lows. Add an inflection point from history, and you cannot argue. And just so happens to be, it could be a type 2 return of a harmonic that goes back to 2008. Spring back test to spring. Above the 200-day moving average. This is it, dude. All right, so it's just the beginning. If this is real, it's just the beginning. If you enjoy the live stream, the like button, the bell, the sub. Thanks for being here. We're just hanging out, looking at charts across the markets. And yeah, it's just like crazy. Here's just another one. A beautiful, beautiful... like a ascending triangle, 114. Look at this level, this old all-time. See, it's like, love these. What was once a resistance and an old all-time high has become support. And look at the rally. Pretty much the highest daily candle close of the year since April last year, and it's pretty. It's a pretty structure. Okay. American Tower Corporation, I believe, was hitting a support. Yeah, dude, look at that, man. You gotta wonder what this will turn into, if it's real or not. It's like, look at that. Dude, that's the COVID crash low being tested once and twice here. You gotta wonder, is it real? Or is it just kind of like in the middle of the bubble popping, right? With the high, the higher high, the lower highs after, and just going to put in another lower high somewhere and roll over and eventually break 175 and go to 134 and a full on 886. You still don't know. Yeah, that's it. Let's go to Apple. Why not? All-time highs. Well, highest daily candle close ever. Again. It's like every day. Yep. Jesus chime. Still no reaction. No matter 886 or 113, doesn't matter. You just got to wonder what this is going to turn into. Is this going to be a $200 asset soon? 1272? You can be in price discovery, but it's just crazy that after such a long extended wave, there's not any sort of reaction or pullback. It's just number go up. It's almost like the Federal Reserve themselves is just buying Apple. Like the way it just is looking, it's crazy. Inject liquidity directly into Apple's share price. Yes, sir. $200, 220 is a 1618 way up there. If anything's going to do it, I guess it'd be Apple at this point. Anyway, man, I've been live for an hour and 10-ish minutes. Poor Google just can't get it together. I think it will, though, based on the look of it. Google, there's like a trade setup as well. 618 was one of the trade setup targets. There's one more, and I believe it was the 886 was the last target. 143, and you're just, it's good. There's no selling pressure. Just waiting on the bids. Like why is it not catching the bids that everything else is? You know, in the tech world, so this, and then like Amazon, another trade setup. It's beautiful off that freaking Mac guy, dude. Just someone bring an Italian person in. Above 123, waiting on 135 as the target of the trade setup, and then 144 for a test. You gotta wonder, man, how much further can we go? It wasn't all rainbow and butterflies though, like Square, which is a trade setup, struggling at this 200 moving average. So I think you're okay though. You're still well off the entry of the trade setup. You know, the one was the trade setup posted mid-May or something like that. So you know, anything above 58.30 is good. You might get a secondary test here. You just never know if something like this happens. All right, that'd be great. You could add to your position if it ever got back down there. And Jemima coin, or and Jemima stock. Thanks, Josh. Yeah, we'll look at that. Sure.
I know it's not at the most actionable level anymore, but can you take a peep at Jumia? The weekly zoomed out makes me wonder.
Yes, sir. We'll do it. Let's Let's look at Harry Potter, Obama, Sonic, Inu coin first, because that was requested. So yeah, we'll do that. I don't remember. Was it on Uniswap? What are we looking at it? Can't remember. Pancake Swap Connect. I'm having trouble remembering here. You're an S coin, Harry. Oh, thanks, dude. And then the conversation they had. You're an S coin. And Hermione is a fourth wave feminist. Awesome, dude. Love the future. Trying to find a chart, dude, that's like actually got something on it besides let's just look at it and laugh for 5 seconds and then move on, you know? And that's not gonna do any. Gosh dang it, dude. Uniswap, I guess. Oh yeah, dude. Here it is. Bro, it's okay. It's a bullish engulfing candle yesterday. Just hanging out today. Down 11.5%. But now it's only down 9%. This is so illiquid. Now it's only down 6%. What the? Okay. So within the 15 seconds I've been looking at this chart, it just swung, what, 5% in value minimum? But it all started with the M shape, which is hilarious. Someone requested it when it was down here too. And it played out. And now what was once resistance on the daily, the candle closes, is now support. So I think like you're safe on Harry Potter, Obama, Sonic, 10 Inu coin. Anything above 48.90 on this chart is safe. That's the cutoff. I don't think you'd be messing around below that. Okay. It's just see that. Yeah, what was once resistance is now support. So resistance, support. Not bad. Attempted rally. Let's see how much higher it can go. All right. All right, now let's go to Aunt Jemima stock. Jumia. What's this dude talking about, man? It's an old meme. from history. What was it, 99% retrace, I think? Yeah, it was, dude. Oh my god, dude. This is a classic loser chart. Well off an entry. Yeah, well off an entry. I agree. But really tough to be like, you know for a fact, you and me, we could start a business together and pull better revenue and profit than this one does, right? They never make money. In fact, they lose ridiculous amounts of money every 3 months. Certain. It's clockwork. They only do that. They only lose money. So to me, it's like, why are we even thinking about longing something that is such a loser that you and me could do better? We could start a business and we'll be all right, probably. Or we're not going to be a publicly traded company with a ticker and stuff, but we could do better. We could do better than these guys. Yep. There's no cussing here, dude. I'm not cussing. No way. Remember, it's not about me hating a stock or an asset or a chart. It's just more so me caring about you. All right. And just make sure you're on the right page, right? Like I know. Look, man, we work hard for our money, don't we? Don't squander it on Jumia Corporation that doesn't make money ever. Might as well just buy Shiba Inu, Harry Potter, Sonic the Hedgehog coin. Yeah, is that a falling wedge? Yeah, it's a down-sloping price contraction, getting nearer and nearer to the apex of the structure. But at the same time, he's probably like, look, dude, he has witnessed and identified some pretty massive bullish divergence. Right there, you can see it, just continuation. Every time the price goes lower, the oscillator goes higher. So class A bullish divergence. And it's pretty much the case for the MACD histogram too. It's choppy and stuff, but as you can see, it's just kind of like that, diverging, 99% retrace. Okay, I mean, again, if you want to take your bet, by all means. That's Jumia Connect. Thanks so much, dude. Josh. Yeah, look at natural gas. Because natural gas, I mean, it may be wrong, dude. You see how it says OnlyFans? I think OnlyFans hacked TradingView today. OF on everything. Someone tell me they're getting this bug too. Okay, remember, what is the structure here? It's so pretty for now. Classic accumulation structure on the second low. Meaning like, that's super powerful. I mean, that's like, if this fails, dang, dude. Really? Fourth Wave Feminist, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Thank you for watching. Yeah, Fourth Wave Feminists do not trade. They do not care about charts. In fact, they probably listen to like Elizabeth Warren and think that trading should be outlawed for everyone, right? Or all the gains should just be given to some bleeding heart scam charity. Okay. Yeah, look, dude, this right here, this is a very powerful bullish reversal structure, I think. If it's not just potential to bottom on the second low, you got an argument being presented from more buyers than before with the wombo combo, that hidden bullish divergence on the third low. And like Shopify, on the third low, what was happening? A formal bullish back test, a spring back test of spring of what? A key ice line, key inflection point from history. There it is, right? 2012. What happened when that level was defended? An undeniable rally to 264 to 267. Yep. So to me, that's the target here, 264, 267. This is glorious looking. Oh, and it's all happening at where? The level where reversals have occurred in the past. Not perfect, because it's been here in 2012. It's been here in 2009. It's been lower in 2016. It's kind of all over the place, right? But this is just another one that's at these levels. And man, this structure is so pretty. Hard to want to ignore it, man. This is an actionable long. They set a stop loss below 216 somewhere. Let it ride. Eventually, you could be going to $3. Yep, $3. It's not like, I mean, how does the government think they have the right to
Senator
ban
Warren said
gas
trading
stoves?
is
See,
akin
this is
to
what I'm
the Trail
talking
of
about.
Tears,
It's
and
like,
she would know.
what's up, boy, wait, feminist? Thanks for the 5. Yeah, I'm sure, whatever, on her being a grifting career politician loser, never owned a business or did anything in her life. Just tax more people, tax the workers of the world. Give it to me. Let me ban crypto. And I was about to say something, and then I forgot it. You completely derailed what I was about to say, dude, and it was good. Interrupting TTS sometimes. All right, well, Bitcoin's 25,000 change, and trying to break the support level. Yeah. So let's look at gold real quick, since we're looking at a commodity. Yeah, I just don't. You don't know how much deep. I mean, it could be bear flagging now, and inexistent positive momentum on the attempted rally back below 1963. There could be a more pronounced drawdown on gold. You know, it's definitely just, it's at an interesting spot, but to say it's actionable for a long, it's just not. It can't be. Like, it just can't be. To go long at 88% retraces, playing the numbers game long enough at the completion of these wave structures, you're just asking to lose money. So, the bearish divergence, everything's there, you know. I think eventually it's going to go on all-time highs, but you just never know about paper gold, man. It's so manipulated, so suppressed. I'm just looking at it, man. No bids, can't break 1963, can you? Whew. So any more pullback would be okay. No, that was just talking about the, like, what kind of government? Who do these people think they effing are? They think they have the right to stop American citizens from using gas stoves? No, these people are unhinged lunatics that do not represent your interests. These people need to be sacked. They need to be taken out of the government, forcefully taken out of the government. Oh, we're going to take away your right to use a gas stove. No rights. No rights to these governments trying to appropriate farmland. It's crazy, dude. But this is the arrogance that they think they can, because people aren't doing anything about it. Like, just people aren't going to stop them. And I think a lot of it's beyond voting at this point. It sucks. But that's how pervasive the corruption has become. We're reaching this revelation now where there have been so much consolidation of corruption in our governments for so long that now it's the point where they're just kind of mocking us now, right? You know, hey, at the White House, they're putting the pride flag up, which is like breaking the law, you know, and then bring in like a trans people with their boobs out. Like, it's depravity, complete degenerate depravity, right? And no one's, okay. It's just like, whatever, dude. It was all fun and games until this Marxist movement, like, is now completely metastasized, and the education system is now bled out into real industries like medical and law. Oh, I can't wait till engineering. Oh my God, dude. It's people are gonna die. People are gonna die. Okay, anyway, I'm just gonna get out of here. So thanks for coming out. Really appreciate it. The selling doesn't look like it's done on Bitcoin. We could be going a lot lower into power hour. There's less than 2 hours till the close. That's right. Fourth Wave Feminist, thank you so much. So thanks for likes, love, support, contributions, everything between. Also, real quick, thank you so much to Jimmy Morgan. Thanks so much for the 6 months of support in the Citadel Premium Discord. Thank you, dude. Jesus chumps for you. Thanks, man. single best way to support this community that is 100% crowdsourced. I don't take a dime from anybody to promote a product to anyone. I don't monetize this channel. There are no ads on these streams. I play copyright music. So if you want this to keep going, it is on you and you alone. There's no one like back there behind the scenes, say, George Soros or no money laundering scheme. No, I don't have that. So I've all got y'all. So just letting you know, you get trade setups, education, my charts, all that stuff. It's there's value in it too. So it's not just for nothing. So thank y'all so much. Love y'all. Till next time. Respect the TA.
Love.